Now let's turn our attention to the story of 9 Class 5 students who have been suspended after drinking palm wine. My colleague Kwete Nate, who went to the school today and has been following the story, joins us here in the studio. Welcome to Joy News Interactive, Kwete.
Thank you for.
So 9 students suspended for drinking palm wine. How did it happen? For those who haven't been following, just tell us the history behind it.
It's quite interesting but worrying as well. These are pupils of the Mamobi Prisons Primary School. If you know the Boston Institute, it's close to
it.
This school. And what happened was that the pupil who brought this alcohol to the school was a class 2 pupil.
So a pupil brought the alcohol to the school, class 2. And how old? A girl or a boy?
A girl.
A girl?
Yes.
How old is she?
5 years.
5 years.
Yes. And she did that at the request of a pupil of class 5 who had apparently come to their house and paid for this beverage.
Wow.
So already she had taken one. So it was left with one. So she told these people that, okay, when we are coming to school on Wednesday, bring me the palm wine. So it was brought, and when she brought it to her, she had colleagues, so
everyone wanted a taste.
Everyone wanted a taste, and they were asking what was it, and she told them it was a drink, and it's sweet. So before they realized, everyone was taking it, and according to what their teachers told me, they began acting funny and abnormal in class. The girls were giggling. So the teacher became a bit suspicious, and she was like, what was happening? And they told her that someone had brought palm wine. So they ran a search, and they saw a bottle with samples of the palm wine in it.
Wow. And since then, the students have been suspended for how long?
What the school authorities did was that they asked the students to go home and bring their parents. So for the past 2 days, most of them were at home. So they are supposed to be accompanied by their parents to the school to come and sign a bond of good behavior.
Okay.
And the school authorities are also counseling them. That aside, they are also being made to undergo some punishment, like reading and sweeping.
Wow, interesting. What do you make of this yourself? You went there, you saw the students.
For me, it's worrying, knowing that, assuming I was a parent and my child was, tasting or drinking alcohol. Palm wine has alcohol content. I'll be worried. It tells me the breakdown of our values. If a 5-year-old child is taking alcohol, what would happen if he or she gets to 18?
Yeah. But then obviously for a child that young to bring alcohol to school, it means she has easy access to it in her home.
What was interesting was that I got to the school at the right time. The parent of this child who had brought the palm wine to the class told the head that he has been giving the children pito. So it was normal.
It's normal in their house.
Yes, though he does not condone other pupils drinking it. He obviously didn't see anything wrong with it, because they don't get intoxicated like the hard liquor that we know.
Well, thank you very much for this interesting but worrying story. I can't believe it myself, but hey, tell us what you think about this. You can give us your reactions on our Facebook page. Now, the fallout from the State of the Nation address continues. The NPP's version, scheduled for next week Wednesday, has generated heated discussion on Facebook. I'm just going to read you a few of our comments before we move on. Jones Kwesi Tagbo says, have the guys forgotten that they are also just like any other political party country? Are they responsible of telling us how far the nation has come to? If all the political parties should do that, how will this be like. God see us through. Barry Nelson says, MPP, go sit somewhere else. We need action, not empty words and promises. MPP, NDC, all the same. Prince says they are only going to waste resources. They think they know best. What do you expect from the president? Alukus Tamale says, I was thrilled when I heard the president, John Dramani Mahama, making a lot of promises. Nonetheless, this is the man who said on some other platform, I promise not to promise again. So a lot of comments coming through on social media. There have been shares, people just, telling us what they think about the State of the Nation address, the MPP's own State of the Nation address, all this coming through. Let me see if I can read a few more of your comments. Absolutely nonsense. We need you people to be active as opposition and not behaving like people who don't have anything to fight for. That's from Theodos Agri. Mahama Safumusa says, campaign will kill them one by one. Whether yes or no, John Dramani Mahama is the president of the country. John Okanse is laughing, says, we need solutions rather than always criticizing everything by the ruling government. Kwesi Nkansa is saying the constitution allows only the sitting president to give the State of the Nation address. The MPP is only wasting time. So these are your comments coming through on Facebook ahead of the MPP's State of the Nation address on Wednesday.